Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Sunday night, which means it's trad beer night. And the beer we're going for tonight is it's another Yorkshire beer. It's from Samuel Smith's. It's this one. It is their Imperial Stout. And their Imperial Stout weighs in 7%. Now, 7% Imperial, that's questionable. But nevertheless, it says on the back of the bottle, it's a rich, flavourful brew of the type once exported from Britain to Imperial Russia. Deep chocolate colour, scented barley nose with licorice notes and a lingering finish of coffee. Enjoy with a steak or poivre, Stilton, or on its own as a digestive. Well, I've just finished a homemade steak and ale pie, so make of that what you will. It's my pudding. Anyway, your ingredients are listed as water, malted barley, cane sugar, hops and yeast. And yeah, it's brewed in Tadcaster, as we say. Got it from the House of Trembling Madness, and it cost me a massive £2.35. That's right, £2.35. It still says it on the little label cap there, look. There, look, £2.35. Anyway, let's get it out into my favourite stout glass, and we'll see what we think of it, shall we? Let's take that off there. There we go. So, pour it into my Titanic goblet. The pour is dark, roasty. Let's leave it there. What do we got? We've got pretty much jet black, to be fair. Up at the light, nothing really coming through apart from a tiny hint of mahogany and a nice tan head. Reasonable roll. Looks like it's got a decent body. Let's have a whiff. Oh, okay. Smells boozy. Smells a lot boozier than the 7%. It is deep, rich, deep dark fruits, coffee, chocolate. They talk of licorice. I kind of get where they're coming from, but that booziness, it's almost, it's like, it's almost wine-like. That brandy, that kind of vibe. It smells really enticing, actually, to be fair. So it looks good. Smells incredible. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Body's decent. It's maybe just a touch heavier than medium. Carbonation is smooth, light. It's quite dry in the mouth as well. And as for the flavour, there's no question it's rich, malty. There is the coffee-like thing going on. The licorice I totally understand. And the big berry, boozy, brandy type thing that's on the nose isn't really there in the mouth. But it does do all the things that a fairly simple stout should do. Brings the coffee, brings the chocolate, brings the roasted malts, brings a good level of bitterness. And, like they say, that little hint of licorice as well. It's not bad. It's simple beer, done well. I can't help think but a smoked version of this would be really good. And, yeah, it would. Not a bad beer at all. So, we're going to go to the scoreboard of joy and fill in the blanks, which are currently everything, like so. So, red pen of judgment at the ready, and we'll give it some points. Topping off the glass, we can see that lovely tan head. Speaking from experience there, look at that. It's glorious, smooth, it's light. And by light, I mean, you know, it's not pouring like engine oil. got a lovely, lovely tan head. And yeah, visually, it's a delight. Nothing really coming through at the fringes at all, so it's having a full point. The aroma is beautiful. It's fairly complex. You've got a bit of the coffee. You've got that slight brandy vibe. The hints of licorice, as they mention. Good bits of coffee. Plenty of chocolate coming through. It smells lovely. It's good strength. Giving it a point. The body, not bad. Slightly heavier than medium. Smooth, silky carbonation in the mouth. I want more weight to it though. For something that describes itself as Imperial, I would like a little more heft. Not a lot, just a little, so I'm going to give it the 0.75. The flavour, I like it. Again, it's simple beer done well, and there's no fanfare. There's no crazy things that shouldn't be there. It's just done well. It's having a point. And the same with the finish. It brings the bitterness, it brings the coffee, it brings that little hint of chocolate, the lovely level of roasted malts. Yeah, it's having a point for the finish. So, as for bonus points, it can't have the full bonus because it did not get the full 5 out of 5, which is a shame. Like I say, just a hint more body, a bit more heft to it, it would have made that spot on. Value for money, £2.35 though. Cannot fault that. Super tasty beer, sensibly priced. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, value for money. And as for buying again, would I buy it again? Yes, I would. And I saw a comment somewhere on Facebook that says people do some interesting things with Samuel Smith's beer, particularly their stouts and the fruity ones. Namely, they mix them with the stout, which I find an interesting thing to do. So maybe I'd do that with the Imperial. I see people do it with the chocolate one. That was where the comment came from on my review last week. But I'd be interested to see what adding the cherry beer to this one would do. But yeah, great flavours. Excuse me, well executed beer. There's nothing really to dislike at all about the flavour. It's wonderfully done. So yeah, if you like your stouts slightly stronger than normal, and you like them medium bodied, then this is the stout for you. Yeah, enjoy it. I'm going to leave it there and say that's been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.